What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Happy to have you on here. So today we're going to be discovering an amazing website where you can find some very useful data in a very interactive and dynamic way. So check it out at pudding.cool, and here you're going to be finding different information about a variety of topics. But what makes this website even more amazing is that the animation on all this data is quite mind-blowing, to say the least. So here you're going to have, for example, infertility journey, happy map, women sizing, musical motifs, democracy, work sets, and so on and so forth. So the information is just on a whole variety of topics, but that's not the most interesting part of it. So let's go ahead and check out one that might be interesting. Sitas versus standards, love songs, queuing theory, and many other things. We can load even more stories down. K-pop generations, infant sleep training, AI generated story, and sci-fi worlds. So I'm trying to get something, okay, let's go ahead with city climates, or let's go with teens into adults. Let's go with that. So once you click on the story, you are going to be redirected to a very custom made page. This is a very custom made page based on that. So here we are going to be scrolling, and it's going to come with its own animation. You see, it's going to come with its own animation. The more you read, the more the page unfolds, the more you're going to be having data. And as you can see, it comes with some amazing animation. This specific story comes with its own animation as well. And you see in poverty, 1 to 2x, 3 to 4x, and so on and so forth. So the more you scroll, the more you're going to see different types of animations that are just relating the story you chose. So adverse experiences plus home risk, you can see the data on that. So in 1998, you see, and so on and so forth. So this website is very amazing because you get to see kind of some crazy animation based on data, based on the topic you are reading right now. So I really don't know how these people took the time to do this. It's quite amazing. So let's go ahead and check out another one. This was the first, teens into adults. Let's go ahead and check out something else. For example, greatest albums in music. So yeah, that's what we need. Greatest albums in music. Let's check out what this proposes to us. So all you need to do is to scroll down and you see the different animations that come in. So in 2003, these were the albums that were on the top. Unfortunately, the images aren't getting bigger. That could have been interesting. So the more you scroll, the more you see different types of animations. So it's very interesting. So yeah, you can see that it's still, you have a lot to go. So yeah, the 174 albums from the 2003 ranking that failed to rank 20 years later. See different sets of information, and you see the animation. So yeah, we had to do with the greatest albums of all time, and you can see the animations that are on here. So it's quite interesting. You can see the data, and the website is very fast, very seamless. So you can see every story. If we come back now, every story has its own custom animation. It has its own information. So for example, let's go with the most popular stories. You have teens into adult, where in the USA, super rich theory, while some mathematicians argued the economy is designed to create a few super rich people. All right, so let's check out this one. Let's check out this one and see what it proposes to us as animation. So this is a very cool website. It comes with these custom animations and it's very nice. So a few years ago, I bought a vintage watch for $200. Later, I found out I overpaid by 50, but I figured I will eventually even out this bad purchase with a good purchase. And over time, I will buy and sell more things, and my money will all even out. I was wrong. The money doesn't even out. In fact, these uneven trades actually lead to horrifying ends. Oligarchy, a few rich people, and a very little for everyone else. Why the super rich are inevitable. So you see this story, you can see the custom animations that are on there, and it's really interactive and it keeps you going on and on and on. And so this website, pudding.cool, really has all of these custom stories with some great animations. You can check them out and really go through the ones you like the most. So US people map, best year in music, cultural song borders. I would have preferred that the topics be kind of better classified, right? Be on some kind of, I don't know, better classification relevant, maybe scientific topics, maybe cultural topics, maybe music topics, that kind of classification. But right now, it just feels like it is in all sorts of things, and there aren't really many filters on here about how it works or filtering through the different categories. So you leave from defining punk to, I don't know, birthday paradox, right? These aren't really relevant topics to me personally. Maybe to some people out there, they might be. So yeah, but I definitely like the animations on all the story and how unique they are. Let's just end up with one. Morphing Jordans. I think it was what? Morphing Air Jordans. Yeah. So you come here, you can see. Yeah, this story is just some sort of a video playing here. Drag for more. Oh yeah, so these are the different shoes here. You can click on them for them to morph into the next. All right, yeah. So as you can see, every story has its own unique design for its web page. Yeah, so this is interesting. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. Catch you on the next video.